100 policy recommendations were unveiled by the president's de facto transition team, and as we just mentioned, they will set the course of President Moon Jae-in's 5-year term. And for a closer look in some of the new policy objectives, our Ji Myung-kil reports.
President Moon Jae-in's Policy Planning Advisory Committee narrowed the hundreds of potential policy objectives to exactly 100, focusing on the economy, society, national security, and science. The raft of policy items is divided into 5 themes. 15 policies are focused on fighting corruption and on government reform. There are 26 economic policies ranging from fair market competition to tax reforms and seeking ways to benefit from the fourth industrial revolution. 32 policies are related to welfare, social safety, clean energy, and education. 11 policies are under the theme of balanced regional growth, including possibly decentralizing power from Seoul to the country's local governments and municipalities. And 16 policies are related to North Korea's denuclearization and promoting peace on the Korean peninsula. One of the president's policies was the promise to communicate with the people all year round. He has promised to move his Oval Office to the government complex building in Gwanghwamun Square and open up a portal website in the latter half of the year to disclose the president's 24-hour schedule. Concerning the economy, President Moon has put forth policies to carry out the government's income-led growth strategy, which is aimed at addressing income disparities, boosting growth by creating jobs, and increasing household revenue. One of the major pillars of this strategy is the creation of up to 810,000 new jobs in the public sector during his 5-year term. He also aims to improve the status of irregular workers. The policies also touched upon sharing economic growth between conglomerates and smaller businesses, and trying to create a level playing field for small and medium-sized firms in a country where family-controlled conglomerates have dominated the economy for decades. Other domestic policies are aimed at addressing the country's low birth rate and seeking balanced regional development, as well as helping Korea's firms cope with increased global industrial competition and keeping the country competitive in the new technology fields of the fourth industrial revolution. Concerning North Korea, the policies included establishing a permanent peace on the Korean peninsula through continued denuclearization efforts, restoring inter-Korean dialogue, and respecting previously agreed joint declarations by the two Koreas. The policies aim to foster cross-border cooperation, exchanges, and reconciliation, but also include plans to bolster the South Korean military cyber warfare capabilities to counter the North's potential cyber attacks. The Blue House will have a separate committee to monitor the successful implementation of the 100 policies throughout President Moon's 5-year term. Ji Myung-kil, Arirang News.